Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more R0LL. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. Today we are here with Mad Rage versus R0LL. Down at the bottom right we have R0LL with the red GLA vanilla. Up in the top left of Sand Scorpion we have Mad Rage with the cyan GLA demolition. And no, he is not back. Although he does delve into R0LL every now and again, randomly at sporadic times. Yeah, very last minute. This is actually quite a few months old of a replay. Do you remember I did a bunch of R0LL versus Rage replays like quite a few months ago? It's from that same day when they spammed a few games together. I chose a decent load of decent replays, but didn't do them all at once. Did save this one for another time. So, yeah, I think when Rage is at his normal peak performance, like back in the day when he used to spam Clan Wars, I remember he went under the name, was it Pikey? I think he went under when he had like a basically undefeated streak for a very long time, like 60 games undefeated or something like that. He, then against R0LL probably would be unstoppable. Probably R0LL would be winning next to no games against Rage. Probably a lot of people would be winning next to no games against Rage. But when Rage is inactive and not playing very often, then I actually think these two are quite evenly matched. R0LL's not going to like that. He's probably going to send me a message. But we don't care about offending people. It's the truth. It's the honest truth. We've got a technical coming in here from Rage. The fact that he's already securing this left-hand side is a big positive there for Rage. He's got a demo trap planted down there. R0LL going for the oil cap and the TNT straight on the oil there. It's actually quite a nice little move there from Rage, realizing he probably might not get in, especially with two technicals running around. Probably chances are that one of the technicals will catch a terrorist, definitely. R0LL very slow on his oil cap in general, actually. He is taking control of the middle, whereas Rage is taking control of this left-hand side now. I always think this left-hand side is very, very tough to crack. Once you've lost it, it's very difficult to get back in when you've got tunnels combined with these garrisons. But, ooh, it's going to kill two, isn't it? It's going to kill two. That's really amazing there for Rage. That's really, really decent. I think he was expecting a TNT from R0LL because he's done this demo trap right in front of his arms dealer and his supply. You need to be careful when you're doing stuff like that because often it can actually damage your actual supply as well. So if the terrorists do hit, it might have already taken a little bit of damage too. Massive line of tunnels here from R0LL. He's thinking of doing some kind of aggression. If that's a TNT, this could actually work a little bit. I'm not sure this is the greatest attack ever from R0LL. I think he will lose some stuff, but at least this tunnel here is going to go down. Loses one quad, one technical. Rage also lost technical. Pops. Ooh. Okay, suicides his technical, kills another quad. There's a lot of RPGs remaining. Nearly all the vehicles are going down. It's just basically going to be a load of RPGs remaining. So yeah, R0LL looking pretty good. In the sense that there's a lot of red on the map. He's now got his oil over there. Rage does not have this oil. R0LL has the middle oil there as well. And seemingly securing the supply quite easily. Rage dropping down a tunnel down here now as well. I just realized it's another GLA mirror. A lot of the good games in R0LL, a lot of the longer games, because I know a lot of people like the long replays, just tend to be GLA mirrors. That's just the way the game is. Very rarely do we see a USA mirror that goes long. I think the last one we saw was that Size versus Fargo game on Tournament Desert. That was actually quite a good game, but it's just so rare to see a lot of longer USA game. And very common to see the longer bunkery GLA games. Interesting position that, because I don't know if like buggies and scud launchers can definitely hit that. I don't know if a quad cannon can quite reach that far or an RPG. It's very close to the edge. Like, why would you risk it? Surely just do it back here, but yeah. Look at this tunnel, by the way, from R0LL. Don't even know how that worker got past. I guess it just walked past. Maybe before that tunnel was in position. I don't know. Yeah, he has got a worker in. Could be a bit of a nuisance there for Rage. Rage has got several demo traps planted over here. Still not got that oil, which I'm pretty surprised about. That's a big mistake there from Rage because he's actually got that one and planted the booby trap on it. Rage is going to find this little secret area now for Roll. A secret tunnel and another one going up as well. Very little XP gained for 5 minutes into the game. Quite bunkery. Rage dropping down even more demo traps. Only just dropping down a palace. Toxin tractor pops now for Roll. He wants to garrison some of these buildings. Does take down that. I think that's a mistake there from Roll. You should let that get captured and then kill it immediately because you gain 200 XP. It would put him way ahead in terms of the XP. Roll is already on a palace, so way ahead in terms of tech. But Roll is also going to manage to take down the supply here of Rage, but Rage has control of these buildings. He has a hell of a lot of RPGs here. So Rage can just camp this position, and so far we've seen pretty good camping from him. There's Cyan all over the map now. Before it was looking pretty good in terms of the red color being everywhere, but now Cyan is just everywhere just because of this extra supply. But you're seeing the rustiness, Rage not having that oil despite having control of it since the beginning of the game. Definite huge mistake there from Rage. He should be more ahead here. Is he ahead anyway? I would say so because all these demo traps. Ah, baby. See, demo traps is literally the best building in the game. $200. They're stealth, they're invisible, they build super, super quick. It's just whole moded. This is so cost efficient. $200 for $2,000. Tenfold benefit. Really just clearing out this position now. Taking advantage of them two battle buses got whole moded. Here's another two battle buses. I take it he's just going to go straight there and just pick him straight back up. But interestingly, you know, when these get whole moded, the RPGs inside of it are 50%. So I think if you just load the 50% RPGs into new battle buses, when that one gets whole moded, it will just die instantly because all of the RPGs inside of it will take another 50%, which will render them down to 0. I think that's the case anyway. Yeah, we'll have to just pay attention, but I think those will go down super quick. Roll will be delighted that he'll actually get the 1,000 extra bonus from that oil. But Rage with an extra 60 grand over on this island. Roll does have some in the middle though as well, and an extra oil. But he also did get his oil TNT'd. But then again, Rage also didn't capture this one. I think, let's say you're a complete beginner on this map and you don't really know what to do or how to play it or anything. I think if I'm just to give you one tip, is just send one of your early workers over here and build a tunnel. Just that one tip alone, a simple, super beginner tip. Just focus a little bit on this area, sending one of your early workers to build a tunnel. It'll probably increase your chances of winning by like 10 to 20%. Maybe even 50%, maybe more. Providing you are competent in the game. And you know when to take battles and fight for the rest of the map. As long as you don't give up the whole rest of the map. Just simply building a tunnel down that bottom left. Just look what it's done here for Rage. Rage should evac that. The terrorist and the bike then will explode. So there's only one oil remaining on Roll's side, but there's also that middle one. But with these demo traps, it's going to be so hard to push because you need to bring first a radar van, clear these, and then continue pushing, which just delays, and you can't do any kind of surprise attack. You kind of know the attack's going to come because these start to get cleared. Here comes some demo bikes. Battle bus gets deleted. It did look like it got whole moded, but it didn't really get a chance to hit the ground, did it? It just kind of got deleted straight away by the demo bikes. That's never a bug in the game, by the way. Some terrorists on a demo bike for demo can just one-shot a battle bus sometimes, just purely delete it from the map without any whole mode. Lots of weird and wonderful things in Zero, that is for sure. Some battle buses now for Rage. Interesting. I have a feeling this one might be a little bit anticlimactic. Maybe Roll will just purely give up when he sees a scud on the field or something. That's what I have a feeling. Roll is hanging in there with markets. But remember what I said in the previous games? You've seen a lot of the GLA mirrors at the top level nowadays focusing more so on scud launches. Sorry, scud storms. See that? Was that a demo rebel ambush? No, it wasn't. That battle bush just went down, didn't it? Didn't get a whole murder at all. Yeah, Rage playing better. Better engagements. The demo trap's been working out for him. He's almost level 3, which means demo rebel ambush is going to cause havoc. He's already got the CC in play. He's got an okay level of markets. He's still got this oil. Rage is going straight through, actually, going for this market. I think he was going for the pop there. He was anticipating that because these two had demo bikes by it, that one might pop some stuff. Ooh, there's demo rebel ambush. That one might pop, and then that secondary demo bike would then come in and wipe out an army that popped from there. So yeah, Rage is playing better here. And it's been pretty lackluster. Have we seen anything really special from R0LL here? I don't think so. The best thing he did was his pushes over here. But then with the bigger one, he just stepped on the demo trap and his battle busters got wiped out. Apart from that, we're just seeing him drop down markets. But what about a Scud? What about a super weapon? Yeah, in fact, he didn't even go for this position over here as well is also bad. Rage is picking off all the oils. Just purely camping it. Probably, as you could say, as demo should, because demo in the beginning is weaker. As demo, you want to play probably a longer game because you've got stronger Scud Storms. You've got the demo vice, demo rebel ambush, all that kind of stuff is strong. Massive line of tunnels here. I think XCal has popularized doing more lines of tunnels like that in general, but also particularly on this map. Maybe not to the quite extent that it's literally a perfect line like that, but will more so fortify it. Whereas you'll see other players like drop down one, they'll try and creep forward and gain some ground and drop one there. Different styles, isn't it? Some people want to gain ground, and some people will just decide, okay, push in there is not going to work. Instead, we'll just build a line. And then R0LL kind of did try to push, but R0LL's lost every single oil now. He's got no oils left, but he does have loads of markets. What you can do when you're doing this big eco boom like this, yeah, sure, you will take the first Scud Storm to the face, but with your big eco boom, you might be able to drop down 2 or 3 at the same time now and actually catch up. And then suddenly Rage has got a load to deal with, but yeah, I'd be feeling pretty comfortable as Rage now. And R0LL knows there's demo traps around. He's even scanned another one here, but he's still just venturing forward. Yeah, you're just literally going into a meat grinder. Sure, you might pick off a few tunnels here, but you're just surrounded by tunnels, demo traps. Rage just gone for a counterattack. So he switched into pure quads here. And the reason for that is that they're really good at taking down the demo bikes. Fully upgraded quads will take down the demo bikes before they get anywhere near, as long as you focus on them. So R0LL having a tiny bit of success here. So he's cleared this ground. But Rage just needs to kind of hold until he fires that Scud. It will definitely weaken R0LL's attacks. There's another demo trap and another successful hit. Rage is just mixing in everything. He's mixing in tunnels, demo traps, demo bikes. He's got his own quads. He's got Scorps. He's got battle buses. A real mix of units here from Rage. Can R0LL still play the long game without... He feels under a bit of pressure here, and he's got to push and make something happen. But can he just fall back now and just keep making markets and Scud Storms? Can he do that? There's definitely an argument for it, because this attack here against this battle bus alone is not doing enough. Like, where's the mix from R0LL? Where's the buggies? Because you can still make quads and buggies, even though demo rebel ambush, you've got to be aware of that. You can just one-shot your tunnel. But as long as you just don't keep them blobbed up like that. Ooh. I have a feeling Rage has won this one. Yeah, there we go. As I said it. Yeah, I'm really not that impressed there from R0LL, to be honest. Yeah, really not. What did he do throughout that game that was actually good or had any kind of success? There was nothing really special or impressive. It was kind of lackluster in my opinion. But we all have games like that. Not everything's going to be super impressive, but I think, yeah, there was some key things there, like just simply sending a worker down to the bottom left earlier on. I know he eventually did get that like secret little base going of like 2 tunnels, but Rage immediately cleared it. Like, what was wrong with sending a worker earlier? If there's like, I made a tutorial about this map like probably 15 years ago, and my number one tip was always send a worker down there pretty early. Sometimes send your first worker. I know that was like 15-20 years ago, probably not a lot of people have seen it, but it doesn't take a genius on that map. You watch about 5 GLA mirror replays, and tends to be whoever's got that bottom left island has a massive advantage. That's just as simple as it is. Rage even made a mistake not capturing his top oil and still managed to win. R0LL did take control of the mid, but his push there towards the end of just quads, when he knew the enemy had a mix of everything. He knew he had demo bikes. Oh, sorry, demo bikes going to lose the quads, but he knew he had scorpions. He knew he had a battle bus. He knew there was demo traps around, and just continued just to spam the quads. I think even if he just kind of sat back and just made his own scuds, made his own more markets, and tried to camp it out, even though he was probably in a losing position because Rage had more economy, then maybe that would at least offer some kind of better success than that kind of just fizzling out there with a bit of a bad attack there at the end. I think it could have been executed, or there could have been at least a better attempt at trying to recover and trying to win. But anyway, yeah, you let me know what you thought in the comments. GG, all played, and see you in the next one.